All right, another car video with sun directly into the camera. Perfect, just how we like it. What's up, guys? Jake with TM Practical. Going to another video, another little short take here of, seriously, sorry about that light. My thoughts on some things I want to talk about on the second channel here. Because, well, you guys said that you like it and you'll listen. So I appreciate that. Let's talk about some stuff going on in the gun industry. It's my thought that what we're seeing right now is a lot of seriously bad sunlight. Just kidding. Really having a big problem with a lack of innovation in the space. I feel like that it's been like this for a while, but you know, there's trends that these companies tend to follow, and everyone latches on, gravitates towards, like, gosh, I don't know, Glock clones, for example. Oh, everyone's making a Glock clone. Gotta have your Glock clone now. Ruger's got their RXM, which I hear good things. The whole trigger module thing, very cool idea. Wish Glock did that a long time ago. Yeah, that's happening. What was it before that? Oh, the Space Cowboy lever actions, which are still kind of cool, but it's kind of like everyone started doing their thing. And don't get me wrong, I think they're really cool too. I kind of want one myself, but it was just like a weird fixation, a big trend that everyone went towards. And yeah, it's like I'm seeing these nuances, these little basic things, like, well, let's take like Glock, for example. They've not unveiled anything forever, right? And Nail Defense, like their H9, the handgun, and now they've got like finally like an SMG, a pistol caliber carbine, whatever you want to call it. They're all they're things that people have had forever. Like, what they're doing is nothing new. They're just coming out with their own version. They're charging like a ridiculous amount of money for it, you know. Now we're starting to see that with 2011s. That kind of hit, you know, last year. 2011s. Everyone making their own 2011 or the 2311 or 21, whatever they're calling it, you know. Like, everyone, all these companies, they're all just following each other's tails, you know. Like, they're not really innovating, except for like Kel-Tec, you know, with that weird 5.7 that uses clips instead of max to load the gun up. That's kind of weird, but I mean, hey, not going to hate on them for it. They're actually doing something different. But yeah, significant lack of innovation throughout the whole space. It's either we're all following the same trends and it's like the hot thing for the moment, or it's more of a situation where companies are just being stagnant. And I feel like we have a big problem with that. Like, I feel like that we're in a position where how much more can we do? You know, what's going to be the next big thing? What's going to sort of break that mold, you know? And I'm not sure if I know what it is. You know what I mean? Like, this is all just gun stuff. I'm not even talking about like optics. You know, on the optics side, everyone's just going with like bigger and better red dots. Now we're starting to see like hollow sun thermals and alternative thermals, high candela lights, for example. You know, are kind of still a popular thing, which I like. I like high candela lights. Don't get me wrong. I prefer high candela over high lumens, aka Olight, incendiary grenades. But the point I'm trying to make is, you know, when I start going forward with these reviews in the future on my main channel, I may review stuff that I'm able just to get for free, either from borrowing a friend or getting it from a company. But as far as stuff that I buy with my own money, I mean, I've always been kind of selective, but I'm going to be a little bit more picky and nuanced with just exactly what I choose to spend that dollar on. Because I really do mean what I say every time I'm talking to you guys on the main channel. You know, when it comes down to it, you know, I do this to make sure something's worth your time, but more importantly, your hard-earned money. I always say that in my videos and stuff, and I mean it, you know, and it goes for me too. You know, if it wasn't for the small bit of YouTube revenue that I get every month, which, let's be honest, it's not much. It's like, I might make a couple $100 a month, if that. With that small bit of revenue, I basically put it aside and save it and use it to either A, buy ammo, which is usually what happens, or B, buy a firearm that I know is coming out real soon, like save it and get ready for it. For example, the PSA X57. I'm kind of trying to save money, so some the YouTube dollars aside for that, because I know that's going to be a big deal. You know, that's going to be a popular one. I like it. I think y'all will like it too, right? Got number 1 in that poll last year. But, you know, things are getting kind of tight with money. And, I mean, I'm going to still keep doing my thing because I'm fortunate enough to be in a situation where I do have multiple sources of income. I'm thankful for that. So I'm doing this more of a passion. And with that passion, if I feel like there's not much passion from these companies with what they're coming out with, I'm not going to put my time and effort into it, you know? Because why would I? You know? Like, now, don't get me wrong. Full disclosure, I'm a Glock simp, right? We talk about this all the time. I love my Glocks. In fact, I've got a Glock 19X. It's all Gucci'd out that I'm getting ready to do a review on here, hopefully this weekend if the weather holds out good. Because even though I've got Glock 47 and like 3 variants of a Glock 19, I felt like I needed that 19X. So everyone's got their thing that's going to catch their attention. Just like the Springfield Echelons and all these other guns that are coming out last year and this year. Like, it doesn't really suit me, but I'm sure it suits some people out there. So, what's the point of this video? I guess the point of this video is me just talking to you and telling you that I feel like we're lacking a lot of innovation. There's a few companies out there that seem to be pushing the envelope, but for the most part, things have gotten pretty stagnant. I'm not the only one that's brought this up lately. I feel like a lot of people have started saying this. You know? I mean, you can only make so many variants of an AR-15. You can only make so many variants of a Glock 19. You know? Like, it just... What else is there? So, all that being said, I'm still going to be dropping my red dots. I'm still going to be reviewing stuff as it comes out because it's stuff that catches my attention. But I want to see what you think. You know, what do you think about the lack of innovation? And I know I'm holding my phone here. I've got like self-driving, whatever, lane tracing on this car, so it's helping me drive. Excuse me. But, so I am being safe-ish, as we say. But, what do you think about these car videos, by the way? You think it's good? Do you like, if I get like a little car stand, like a little phone mount thing and put it here, I kind of like talking while I'm driving because I really kind of it helps me get my thoughts out there, you know? I always think about the stuff I want to talk to you guys about while I'm driving to or from work, and I don't know what it is. It's like where my thoughts are the most condensed and collected out of the entire day. So, let me know what you guys think. Love to hear from you. What do you think about the industry going on right now? Is it getting stale or stagnant? There are a couple things coming along the horizon that looks pretty interesting, but overall, not really seeing much that catches my eye. Love to hear from you. We will see you next time.